Well, hello to everybody on the internet, and very welcome back to the things I do in EVE Online, guys. And as promised, we're gonna start working with the Enforcer, and this should be episode 6. And we got another ship last time. We got the Tormentor, and if you did it my way, you're gonna have it too, or you're gonna have a frigate of some description, depends on the race that you have picked or origin, if you will. So we're just gonna go with tanky. There we go. I'm gonna confirm that. And I'm gonna go get a cinematic today. For some reason. I don't know why, but... There we go. That's why it's called the Tormentor. He's gonna bring forth the light. Now we have to go clear the belt, the asteroid belt from some pirates, guys, and we're gonna get a Gatling pulse laser and 3 multi-frequency. Oh no, but this is the reverse. Sorry. So we have to fit our ship. Now, if you are playing like me, probably your other character is training, so I will not have the repair systems trained, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have them in... I don't even have them injected technically. So, what can you do? I skipped the... how do you call it? I skipped the tutorial, guys, that's why. So it's 45,000 ISK. I think you're getting it for free if you do the tutorial mission, the introduction mission, if you will. You know. And I can hopefully drop some skill points into it. This is probably not needed at all. As you can see, that's good enough. And you can tank this 1 meganewton afterburner. We're gonna drop it in. And you can tank this on the shield as well, which might have been the better option for me. But since I kind of messed it up and I put points into it, I might as well maybe tank on the armor repairer. I have it in the station. It's only 20,000 ISK, so I'm gonna buy it, and it's just for a showcase. There is no point of grabbing another corvette and try to tank this on the shield. Do you get a shield repairer? Probably not. No, you don't. I had a civilian remote armor repairer. So there we go. That's done. We have a civilian Gatling laser at the moment. So we might as well grab the... how do you call it? Grab the corvette. Since we're gonna fly with civilian lasers, we can grab the civilian Gatling laser as well. And you don't get a shield repairer either. So there we go. We're gonna jump into tanky. I mean, this vessel is not for tanking technically, but still, that's how it looks to me. Off we go. Oh, we have a damage control. That's nice as well. It's gonna give you resistances, as you can see. That's very nice. I don't know where I got it, but it's amazing. And the other thing that we can do is we can come to the inventory here, and this is going to be an overkill. And we can go to the drone bay and grab our hobgoblins for now. We can swap them tomorrow. Just don't forget, you know, if you're taking your venture out. But as you can see, if it's only one rat, we can tank it. Now, right click and show info again. Yeah, as you can see, there is no bonuses to the tank. It's only for the damage. So activation cost 10% reduction per level and 5% bonus to small energy turret damage per level again. So they're cumulative, and we have what, level 3 probably. Spaceship command Amarr frigate level 1, as you can see. So I don't know, maybe it's worth investing another bunch of points there. Yeah, sure. Let's go with it.
Skill training completed.
So off we go, guys. Oh, we have new ship, access to new ships. So it's a good time to kind of open the ship tree and see what they're saying. Oh, Navy frigates. We can fly the slicers, the slicer, the crucifier, and the magnet Navy issue, which is quite nice as well when you think about it. That little ship can shoot too. Can it? Yeah, 20% bonus to smaller energy turret damage. So yeah, maybe that is designed to kind of tackle the data size that are spawning rats, if you will. Or that's the idea maybe behind it. So yeah, let's go and get this mission done, guys. It's 6 minutes into the video. I only managed to fit a ship. Barely, if you will. But again, you can do this in your Corvette as well. There is absolutely no reason to kind of start with the Industrialist to get the Tormentor. You're gonna get another frigate very soon. I don't remember which mission was giving you the Slicer. It will be in my case, you know, and depends on your, how do you call it, on your origin or empire that you have chosen. You can kind of go with, you're gonna probably get something else. And we can put on the prop mode. Now, the important part about these missions, I will try to split everything else after this, you know. You can always warp off from the missions if you are not web scrambled. And hold down, you know, and repair your ship and come back if it's too much heat. But if you want to kind of perform better, you just have to pay attention to your optimal and fall off range. And I put it on 1,000-meter orbit here. I don't really need to increase it. So orbiting the pirate ships is a good way to go about it, you know, because they will have harder time hitting you as well. But if you're not hitting them, you can keep them at range as well. But I'm going to change this to 3000 because my optimal is 3000. So that will kind of keep me in the optimal as well. And another very important stuff to check is if your ship is cap stable, you know, so you don't have to worry about the modules, you know. If the ship is not cap stable, you cannot turn them on all of them and forget them. So be aware, if you run out of capacitor, you cannot run the mods, you know. It's it can be a tricky situation. Now you can simulate the ship and you can turn them off here and see when your ship is going to be cap stable, so you can know which combination of modes you can run. For example, can you run both afterburner and armor repairer, or do you need to kind of be a bit more conservative with the armor repairer? And you can, if you're not webified, you'll probably be able to kind of get range on these guys, and you will be able to get out of their optimal, and you can technically start repairing in the field, if you will. Now, once you kind of have a bit of experience, if you want to proceed and do level 1 missions, you can put beam lasers on your frigates, and you will be able to hit them from further away and keep them at range that way. So if you can kind of stay at range, they cannot hit you, so you have nothing to repair. But again, be aware of your ranges. So I'll see you at the station, guys. Well, guys, I'm back at the station. As you might have caught it in the speed up part of the video, I got a Signal 5 needle jack and Free Air Explorer Expert system, so I'm gonna chuck them in my inventory. I got a Gatling pulse laser, which is not going to perform a miracle for us, but I will still equip it. It's better than the civilian, and I can drop the civilian there. So now I'm doing probably more DPS. Yeah, 3.8 on the civilian, 11.7 on the Gatling laser, and I still have the drones. I can land the drones out and clear the rats that way as well. But again, you can do this you know, you can do this with your corvette, it's no bother. And there we go, we get an executioner, not a slicer, sorry. My mistake. I don't know where did I got the slicer from, but it's an executioner, guys. So what do I have to do? Yeah, I have to eliminate some guys and pick up something. So off I go, guys. See you back at the station. Just read the mission description and you'll be fine. I mean, I don't think that you can fail, especially when you know that you can warp out from the mission, repair your ship and come back and finish them off. If things are not working, if you cannot do any damage to them, check your optimals. Well guys, my Eve crashed as you have seen and I'm back at the station, so I'm gonna return this mission and I got the executioner. I don't know if I want to fly it now, it's much faster than this thingy and it can kind of perform a bit better for us, if you will. So we might as well, no, but if I'm not mistaken, he will not have a drone bay. Yep, he shouldn't have a drone bay. No, he does not have a drone bay, so the drone bay for us and the two drones are going to do wonders in our case scenario. Now you can clean up this mission much faster, as you have seen. Now I didn't point out that you can find out how far you can send your drones out down here in attributes, you know, on your fitting window. You can check it, and that's about it. And how many drones you have bandwidth for. As you can see, this tormentor can only also control 2 drones at a time, but you can have a few extra 2 spares in your drone bay, if you will, in case you lost a drone. So yeah, oops, sorry, I didn't took my next mission. So yeah, be aware that you can lose your drones. The rats can shoot them. Cargo, I have to go the station, destroy the runner drone. Fair enough. And we're gonna get more Gatling lasers, so that's nice. So I'll see you back at the station, guys.
Warp drive active.
Well guys, we're back at the station. We're gonna return mission number 3 and grab our goodies. Now we have mission number 4. Fair enough, we just have to approach a Stargate, which is no biggie, but it's no biggie, but I would rather equip my pulse lasers. As you can see, every ship will have hard points for the high skills, and in this case we have 3, sorry, I end up putting a miner in there. We have 3 turret hard points, and the first mission gives us the multi-frequency S. So the crystals in this case are dictating the range. Different crystals will give you different range with both pulse and beam lasers. You know, there is a selection of lasers, crystals that you can equip. I think the infrared was the longest one, or no, radio maybe. The radio were the longest one and the multi-frequency are the shortest one. Some of them are more cap hungry, like the multi-frequency S will be using the most capacitor, and there is some of them who are going to use less capacitor as well. And so you can kind of fit your ship as you want, and you can kind of change as you need it per need, you know, or for the need. You can try and kite with your ship and maybe shoot from further away and so on and so forth. Some some of the guys that you're gonna approach in the missions, they can kind of try and orbit you very close. So if you can outround them, you know, you're gonna be able to dodge the damage all together. So it makes life easy. So you can fit per mission, if you will, or you can have multiple ships, you know, fitted with pulse and beams as well, 2 of them, and you can just hop in whichever one you want. Now, as you can see, in this case we were supposed to approach this target, and I couldn't see it when I warped into the pocket, if you will. You can right click here and use this as a same way as you are using this, especially if that object is not on your overview, so you don't really have to kind of play with this. Most of the mission will have this little panel here, guys. So yep, I'm gonna speed this up now. Sorry I didn't turn off my prop mode, so I'm kind of slow booting, and it's quite a big difference in speed, if you will. It's not a joke, so sorry about that, but it's only a minute, so no biggie. I hope what I told you it's more valuable than speeding this footage up. Alright, I think now we're gonna be prompt to dock. Yep. Now let's go. There we go. So we can dock. Usually when you warp, you don't really need to have your prop mode on. You might warp out faster without it, technically, because you have to reach 75% of your maximum speed. Well guys, I'm going to return the mission. Request another one, the mission level 5. Now we are getting a civilian EM shield hardener, which is not bad. And fair enough, we have to kind of deal with the pirate. Now, yeah, I mean, I think this mission is gonna suggest that we can join the pirate, or a pirate faction, or go do missions for the pirates. And you can do so. The pirate factions will have agents in low sec and null sec stations, so it's up to you if you want to go down that route. And from very recently, you can go in faction warfare. You can join the faction warfare as a pirate as well. I think the Angel Cartel and the Gurista pirates are available out there, and you can fight against the militias. So hopefully I will kinda maybe send the old goof to the war as well at some point. And let's see, what do we need to do now? Oh, we have to fight. We have to fight the small guys, technically. Yeah, and the devout will kind of watch our performance, if you will. Now, you keep an eye on your drones. This guy can shoot them down very fast, you know. And our range is still about 2000. Maybe I should change this one, because I'm not training the character, you know. If you were training the character, if this character was training by now, I would have had a bit more skills trained for the gunnery. Well guys, back at the station, we're gonna return the mission, request a new one, the mission number 6. We have to destroy the outpost, the devout outpost, but I think I'm going to equip this EM civilian shield booster. I mean, it's still, oh, you see, now I can run out of a cap, technically. So if I go in simulation and turn this off, I'm cap stable. So I will start using this maybe, but I might have to turn off the afterburner. But 12 minutes is gonna be more than enough, you know, of capacitor to finish the mission. Now I have to equip a mining laser. Good thing that I noticed. Well guys, sorry. The future me is kinda feeling ashamed at this point. I didn't grab my new mission, so technically the mountains of Molehill, making mountains of molehills actually popped out, and I went with it, and I almost killed a little blood raider in my kernite field and lost my kernite field. I almost killed him, and like he was, I think, 50% structure. Oh no, structure, sorry, armor. So I was not far off. My drones would have kinda got him in another volley, if you will. So I stopped myself right on time. So yeah, I could have put back my medium shield extender. I think it's providing a huge boost to my shield hit points, and yeah, it's an overkill, but again, if you got lucky, you can use it, but it's absolutely unnecessary, guys. You know, it's an overkill. You can do this in a Corvette, no bother. You just kinda have to pay attention, and if you get in hot waters, warp out.
Warp drive active.
Well guys, I'm going to kinda slow down things now. As you can see, big explosions are around us, but this is a good way to kinda explain the tracking of the guns. As soon as we came under the guns of this, how do you call it, sentry, we couldn't she couldn't hit us anymore, you know, and that's the beauty of it. Like, if you know how the game works, you know, that will be kinda of great benefit for you. So as soon as you get under the guns, for all the turrets that is, you know, you're gonna end up having a good time, you know, or if you stay out of range, generally speaking. So the bigger the ship is, the harder is to kinda track other objects in close vicinity, you know. Like, I hope I pronounced that right. So the closer you are to the battleship, the battleship will have hard time hitting you. If you are 100 kilometers out, the battleship will have no bother tracking you, especially if you fly in a straight line towards it. So bear that in mind, you know.
Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested.
You can kinda use it to your advantage, if you will, you know. It's not a joke. So good thing that we have an armor rep, as you can see, and we was almost kinda coming close to structure, if you will, at one point. So we're gonna get a proper armor repairer now. But we have to kinda do the ambush site. Fair enough. Let's go and do the ambush site. And even the mission is telling you that if you get low on, you should warp out. Not to forget. I don't know what did we got there. So I'm gonna equip this. As you can see, my shield hit points are quadrupling, if you will. You know, 4 times the size. So it might help. And if I go in simulation here, guys, and turn off the EM shield, hardener, if you will. Oh, sorry. You know, you can see that I'm getting something here. Most of the ships will have a very low EM damage resistance on the shields. Some of them will be at 0 probably as well. So bear that in mind. And I have 12 minutes of capacitor, so that was plenty of more than enough time for that mission. And I'm trying to loot the goodies while my drones are kinda collecting everything. So I'll warp to the site and I'll speed up. And if there is something that I feel saying I'll slow down, if not, I'll see you in the station, guys. When we are returning this mission, I think it's number 8 now. Well, guys, back at the station, and we're gonna return the mission number 7. Sorry, it was not mission number 8. There we go. We're gonna grab the mission number 8 now, and we have to retrieve some VIPs from a hotel or something. Yep, there we go. And it smells like a booby trap to me. And you may have noticed that I keep looting the wrecks, you know, and that are dropping out. I don't know if I can fit this. As you can see, I cannot equip this because I'm missing a power core output. So I have to drop this because it's way overpowered, but now I have a bigger armor, if you will. I cannot simulate it there, so I can do it here. But I only get 100 armor hit points, so you have to kind of make a decision what you want to go with. And the other thing that drop that is interesting is this quad leaf micro warp drive, which is amazing, but again, I don't feel that we have the... Sorry, I can just unfit it in the simulation, and yeah, I have it, but you see I'm going to have a capacitor for 1 minute, but I'll be flying at 2000 meters per second, 2.2, sorry, almost, so I don't think it's worth it for me. So I just want to get out of this simulation, and I still feel like, yes, this is better for us because we are tanking on armor, technically, but by the time they chew through the shield with the medium shield booster, you know, things are going to be much better for us. So we can drop this off the 100 mil crystalline plates, and drop in our medium shield extender. Now I will try to equip this overdrive injectors. They are giving me some speed. I will go faster, but they will decrease my cargo capacity, and I'm not really worried about my cargo capacity at this point. So as long as I can fit them, I'm quite happy with it. So now navigation is 464 base, and if I go into the simulation, almost at 1k. So I would say much better. 12 minutes capacitor. I think it's much better than 1 minute capacitor for the micro warp drive, guys. So I would go with that. Let's go grab those VIPs, and I'll meet you back in the station, guys.
Warp drive active.
Well, guys, I returned the mission. It was only a cash reward, if you will, but now we need to go and destroy a narcotics warehouse in mission number 9, if you will, or the 9th mission of the chain, and I'll go do that and I'll meet you back. They are going to give us a stasis baby fire, so we can kind of slow things down, so we can shoot them a bit easier, if you will. The slower the ship is moving, the easier is to hit him, both for you and your opponents and the NPCs as well, so bear that in mind. It's a nice thing to have if you need to kind of improve your weapon application, but for PvE, generally speaking, you don't really need them every day or on every fit. Well guys, back at the station, we are returning mission number 9 and we're gonna request number 10. And as you can see, we have the devote himself to take out in this one. And we're gonna get a punisher for the endeavor, if you will. So I'm just gonna grab it and go get rid of him. I don't want to equip my stasis webifier, but if you have a mid slot empty, you can do so and you can use it against the devout, if you will. So I will see you back when I finish the mission. I'll probably speed it up again, and I don't think there will be much to say, if you will. But as you can see, this guy is 4 jumps away, so I will definitely speed this up. Well guys, as you can see, I got lucky and I got 2 radio S crystals, so I can shoot a bit from further away, if you will. I have a bit more range. And this guy is applying even a tracking disruptor, which make my tracking far worse, so I have hard time hitting things, and I think it's kinda messing up with my, how do you call it, with my range as well. Nope. He was not, apparently. But the radio S, as you can see, are doing far less DPS compared to the multi-frequency. But again, the range might be kinda nice for you, or you might need it. So, you know, you can change your crystal as you want, and you can go through them and check the benefits. You can put them in the simulation window in the guns. As you can see, you can group the guns with different groups and have different crystals as well, if you will. So the standard test is the base, if I'm not mistaken, and all the others are kinda working off of that. So as you can see, these guys are very easy on your capacitor, the standard test. These guys will be less demanding on the capacitor compared to the multi-frequency, you know, but the multi-frequency will have far less range as well. So yeah, I mean, that's how they work, generally speaking, and they will dictate a different range as well, you know. So range bonus and capacitor need bonus and so on and so forth, but the DPS is different for all of them. So yeah, that's the mission done. I think we kinda got everything done apart from destroying this tower. Sorry, I'll destroy the tower now, and I can put a multi-frequency on everything because I'm sitting right next to it. And I'll see you back at the station, guys. Well guys, we are back at the station and we're gonna complete the chain, as you can see, and we got our new Punisher. Now the Punisher is a nice ship as well, especially for PvE, you know. And if I go on the overview, as you can see, he's getting reduction for small energy turret activation cost and 4% bonus to all armor resistances, which is huge per level, you know. That's 20%, that's 50%. So it's a nice ship, you know, and the fitting is, you know, the fitting layout is very nice as well. He can fit 4 turrets. He has 2 medium slots and 5 low slots, so it's giving you quite a lot of things to do with it, especially for PvE as well, you know. It's not a bad ship, but as you can see now, guys, I give you the, how do you say it, the lazy way of getting this done. It's not really lazy, but the carefree. And yeah, the drones make a huge difference. It's cutting the time that you need to kind of get things done in these missions by quite a lot, sorry. And if we went down with the executioner way, it would have been probably taking a bit longer and less carefree, because we had to kind of shoot down everything ourselves. But in the same time, the executioner is gonna give you a good basis of how the game is played, because you cannot do everything as we did with this Tormentor. So you're gonna kind of pick up a bit more flying skill, if you will, because you're gonna have to run away, pull range, and you know, do all sorts of stuff by kind of piloting the ship and shooting them down, if you will, so you don't get shot down as well. Both ways are okay, you know, but again, this is the carefree way, if you will, or the convenient way. So now in the next episode we're gonna work with the Soldier of Fortune. Thank you for staying until the end. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.